Hey guys, beginning August here. We haven't done a video in a while, apologies, but things have been hopping. I've been all over the place doing talks and things like that, so it's been a really busy summer, but really appreciate y'all checking out this week's offerings. I try to be real consistent with that for you guys and putting stuff up every week. For those of you used to seeing our division list where we used to put up 100 or so plants, now we're doing the this week's offering thing instead of that. But we're listing anywhere from 15 to say 30 plants a week, so you're actually seeing a lot more material that way. And it's stuff that's current, it's fresh, it's ready to go, everything's just starting to grow. So we're real proud of what we've been doing there. I'll show you a little bit about what we have, a couple things for this week. First of all, we'll start a piece. This is Dolores Ziegfeld Carruthers from Rita Carruthers. This is a super cool old colored lip. Huge flowers. Now this one looks a lot like the old form Snowbird. They're very, very similar. I think this one's lip is a little bit more toward the pink side, but the cool thing about this one, up to 5 flowers on a stem, full-size bloom. So it's an enormous head of flowers when it flowers out. So highly recommend the Carruthers variety. Did something a little different this week too. I was in we have one greenhouse that's all extra to pieces, and there's probably a few thousand plants in there, which is crazy. And I want to try to get them in front of you guys as much as I can, because I know a lot of you are probably looking for some of these plants. But one thing we have is we start a lot of plants from back bulbs. So this piece is Tiffin Bell's Orchid Glade. This is the original piece from Jones and Scully. And this is a little bit smaller plant, and I try to put that on there. You'll see some things are listed as blooming size. Other plants are going to be listed as, say, a year off from flowering. So this one we say is a year off from blooming, but still maybe not quite mature even at that stage, probably 2 years off from full maturity. But the thing is, we actually reduced the price on it for you. So by buying a little bit smaller plant, it's a little more cost effective. You can still get a piece of a really cool old plant. So it's something we tried this week. So there's a couple small pieces on there, so check that out this week. So that was kind of a little bit different thing, a little bit different flair. Warzawixias have been growing like crazy for us. I was a little bit skeptical as to whether we could grow Warzawixia or not, so I actually put off growing them for a bunch of years. Finally, we got started growing Warzawixias maybe about 10 years ago. And you can see they're pretty happy. So tremendous root growth this time of the year. But I want to show you this plant. This is 3 bulbs. It's a huge piece, but it's got 2 leads growing off the back, and this is actually the lead growth here. So it's actually 3 leads, 3 bulbs, huge piece. This is Kathleen. This is Bill Rogerson's 88 Point AM, magnificent albiform, really flat, good flower count. This one tested clean a couple years ago. We don't test everything each time. We test pretty much every 3 to 4 years. We'll throw another kit on it. Last plant we're going to talk about is this one. This is a really special plant. This is Digbyana Fiddler's Green. A couple of my buddies went after this plant really hard, probably about 15 years ago, and very hard to find. This was from Stewart's. And one thing was, this was an albiform, so no anthocyanin in it. A lot of Digbianas, even though they're green, they have a pink background to them. If you breed with a Digbiana with a pink background, you're going to get mostly pinks. If you can breed with an alba, the color will be recessive, so you can actually get other colors introduced into there. So very, very cool plant. This one is not only a really, really good green color, but also an albinistic form. So super hard to find. This plant came directly from Ed Wise. Very difficult to get plants from Ed Wise. He had a lot of Stewart stuff, and this plant came directly from him, tested clean just a couple years ago. But just a really, really rare plant. You also see a bunch of other Digbianas. I think we have 4 different varieties, I think, this week of Digbiana listed on the site. We're kind of doing things based on root growth. So if they're about to start growing or they have new growth just starting, that's the stuff we're cutting right now. So Digbiana is super popular right now. So that's a few things we have on this week's offerings. So I appreciate you guys looking. Don't forget, we have coming up in about a month, September 11th and 12th, here at our shop, we have our open house, our annual open house. Now, you guys got to come to this thing. Every year keeps getting bigger. We're getting great people this year. We have Michael Sin from Canaima Orchids. I know I've advertised a few of his plants. You'll see Canaima this, Canaima that on plants. That's Michael Sin. He's going to be here that weekend. He's going to be selling divisions and seedlings. He's got a fantastic eye for really, really good quality. So he's got really great plants. Also going to be speaking. So that weekend, both Friday and Saturday, we will have speaking both days at the lodge just across the street from our nursery. So you can come, hang out in the middle of the day, hear a couple good talks. So definitely try to come for that weekend. We also have my friend Lynn Madonia. She's going to be bringing her compact cats, all kinds of stuff, but she's also a great breeder. And we have Nell in the mix, Charles Diaz, who's a local PAF guy, up and coming dude. Just started registering plants this year, already has 6 hybrids registered. So super cool to have him coming along too. So we're going to have a great weekend that weekend. This is Friday, Saturday, the 11th and 12th of September. It's the weekend following Labor Day. So if you can, make plans to come here to our nursery, Linwood, New Jersey. We look forward to seeing you guys here and hope you're having a great summer.